God damn it. You know, I should never record Beer Week Update without Joey. I should never do it. I always fuck it up. So this is a very unique intro for Beer Week Update because I'm going to tell you the stories I've had with 3 great people last night at Odd Muse. Because also tell them to their face, I'm a fucking idiot. First person I walk in and tell me I see Bobby behind the counter working because he's a badass. This is how the conversation went. Hey Bobby, what's going on? Hey Victor, it's good to see you again. Likewise, Bobby. Victor, what are you doing here? I want to do Beer Week Update because I want to support your establishment because I really enjoy your beers. I really enjoyed our time at the podcast, and I want to come here more often. Bobby tells me, great, awesome. We like having you here. Do you want to record in the back where we did the podcast? Because we're having trivia night and a lot of people's here. I looked Bobby dead in his face. I said, no, I got this. I don't need quiet space because I got this, Bobby. Bobby just smiles, gets me a beer, and I go by my beer or by my way to look around where we record Beer Week Update. And I see over to the left of me this fucking Jerry having a grand old time with great people, drinking some phenomenal beers. I go over there and give Jerry a hug. Same conversation I had with Jerry. What's going on, Jerry? What's going on, Victor? Great to see each other. Great to see each other. Boom, boom. The niceties. Because Jerry's a really nice guy, very sweet guy. He's like, ask me what I'm doing here. So I'm recording Beer Week Update. He's like, oh, you should talk to Bobby about sitting in the back where we did the podcast. No, don't worry about that, Jerry. I got this figured out. No matter how noisy it gets, I can record. Jerry's like, all right. Gives me a look saying, you're a dumbass. I go scan around. I see Ryan, Beer with a Purpose. I go over to him, give him a hug. Say the niceties. How's it going? Have a good conversation. Then he asks me the same question. What are you doing here? Well, Ryan, I'm doing Beer Week Update. He's like, oh, well, Bobby's here. You should ask him to set up in the back where you guys did the podcast last time. Because it's really noisy right now. Jerry's doing a mini bottle share. There's trivia night, and there's tons of people here. And more people coming. I was like, no, Ryan. I got this. No matter how noisy it gets, I can record a podcast. I looked these 3 men in their faces. Told them I don't need quiet, or it doesn't matter how loud it gets, I can record. And I honestly still believe that. But only if I connect the fucking microphone to my recording device and don't use the internal microphones in my phone. The audio sounds like shit. And I fucked up. Cheers. So, regardless of that, guys, welcome to Beer Week Update. Just so you guys could hear what the recording does sound like, I'm about to play a clip of what the podcast or the Beer Week Update Odd Muse sounds like. Come have a drink with me. Come have some food with me. Let's hang out and get back. How does that sound? Does it sound usable? Does it work? Could have. But I use the microphone that I have set up and I hold it to my face and maybe it works. Not the internal microphone on my phone. Wouldn't work. So, shout out to Odd Muse. They're great for always letting me hang out there. You guys have been Odd Muse. Go check them out. Sorry, Bobby. Sorry, Ryan. Sorry, Jerry. I should have listened to you guys. I'm an idiot. But, if anyone wondering, I'm drinking out of my phenomenal false idol glass, and I'm drinking Chubby Unicorn from Intrinsic because they're also phenomenal. But let's jump into the Beer Week Update, guys, and you get to see my kitchen. That was Beer Talk logo there. Prince is back. Thank you, Michelle. Next thing I want to talk about is supporting Sydney on her Hops on a Bus Great Raft bus tour that they're going to do, a bus trip they're going to do. It's $75 a person. It's on March 18th. It's partnered with Beer Geeks. I haven't been to Beer Geeks myself, but Sydney speaks highly of them, so I'm super excited to go check them out myself. The next bit I want to talk about is right around the corner. It's Island's Danny. Beer is giving that she partnered with Outfit Brewing for this event. Is giving back to military families All her information is in her bio for tickets and stuff like that. Go support. I will be there on the 22nd. Support. I may be there a little later than everybody else because I have to work that day, but I will be there supporting Outfit Brewing out on Island and giving back, you know, to military families. It's a great thing. Family fair, definitely go check them out. And then talking about, since I mentioned Ryan, let's imagine he was here because he was doing the video with me. Let's talk about our cornhole event that we partnered up together to do with Tubbs. It's on February 23rd. It starts at 1:30, the cornhole tournament. We will be there a little bit early, around 12:30, 1 o'clock, when they open at 1. We'll definitely be there when they open about 1, but might be a little bit early, playing cornhole and stuff like that. All proceeds will go to our cancer research that Ryan has picked out, a great organization. Links is in our event page on Facebook, describing the organization. But if you don't want to come and play cornhole, you can at least come out and drink with us, buy a beer, donate some, donate whatever you can, even if it's just $1. But just mostly come out, support, let's hang out, grab a drink together, take some pictures, have some fun. You know what I mean? But now we got all the future updates out of the way, our friends podcast out of the way. We can finally talk about what's going on this weekend, February 14th, which is Valentine's Day. So shout out to all the couples out there in the world, and shout out to all the single people in the world. It's the worst day of the year. No, I'm playing. I love Valentine's Day. I love the food. I like rom-coms. All that is great, but that's not what we're here to talk about. We're going to talk about beer events that we are excited about. Starting with Hoppesting. They're doing their beer and donut pairing. Friday it starts at 3 p.m., I believe, or 4 p.m. Pictures look phenomenal. Can't go wrong with donuts and beer. Like, I think those things are a match made in heaven. Like your relationship on Valentine's Day, you should go on the Fort Worth side of town, go surprise your partner, and go hang out at Hoppesting. Then next event I want to talk about is Shannon Brewery. Shout out to Shannon Brewery. Had a great time when I was over there for my beer journey. Check out that episode number 3, beer journey. I traveled all over DFW for some great beers. I'm Fat Boy. Cheesecake and beer pairing, because why not? Like I said, donuts and match made in heaven. This is definitely heaven. Like cheesecake, who doesn't love cheesecake? Lactose intolerant or not, who doesn't love cheesecake? And then beer, they have their coffee style, or not coffee style, but their coffee, I forgot what style it is, but their coffee beer, or Irish cream ale. Whew, how did I mess that up? Beer, which is great. I can imagine what beer will pair great with that. And their strawberry stout they have is great. I wonder what cheesecake they'll pair with that. Anyways, all good stuff. So if you live on that side of town or you want to go to Shannon Brewery, I think it's the perfect time to go. So it's at 4 p.m., 4 to 10. Next event I would like to talk about, it's also still on the Fort Worth side of town, is Wild Acre Brewing is doing their jalapeno chocolate stout, tap room released. Now, this is less of a couples thing on Friday, but more of like a fucking phenomenal beer journey you want to take. Go to Wild Acre, because I have been on a kick about jalapeno beers ever since I had intrinsic beer, and I've been looking for more jalapeno beer, so I wish I could get this beer. It's a tap room exclusive, only starts at 5 p.m. If anyone could get me some, I will highly appreciate that. But I will be at Wild Acres Saturday for beer journey number 4. Just FYI. And hopefully they better have some of that beer left. Then we're gonna move all the way across town to Beer Geeks in Rockwall. They're doing their Love on the Run beer and chocolate event. That starts at 5 p.m., 5 to 8. A little wrong. Listen, I thought the Girl Scout cookies would be a diabetes weekend, but honestly, I forget Valentine's Day was right around the corner, and this is all sugar-induced comas, which I'm not mad at. But Beer Geeks, shout out to Beer Geeks. And then that's all I have for. Why did I do it so dramatically? What was that for? Anyway, that was the end of events that I found interesting for beer on February 14th. So again, shout out to everybody for Valentine's Day. I hope you have a great Valentine's Day. Treat yourself. That's what I say, especially to one of those desserts. Then moving on to February 15th, where I'll be doing my beer journey. I already kind of spoiled this, and I'm going to Wild Acres, but I'm also going to Hoppesting because Big Cats Burgers will be there, and I heard nothing but great things about them while I was at Shannon Brewery, so I definitely want to go check them out, try some burgers, and they will be at Hoppesting, where they're having another beer and donut pairing. Just in case you missed it Friday, they're doing it Saturday as well. I think that one starts at 11. Unfortunately, I don't have the time for that one on here, but I think it starts at 11. So I will get to try that donut and food beer pairing with Fat Cat's Burgers. I think that's a great way to start the morning, in my opinion. This is hilarious. So that's the Fort Worth side of town. Moving all the way to McKinney, Tubbs is doing their tamale and beer pairing, which fucking A. Shout out to Tubbs, man. Tamale and beer pairing, like, come on, fucking A. I love it. $20. It's their Valentine pairing. Can't go wrong with that. I'm super excited about it. Unfortunately, I don't think I can make it in time because I'll be on the other side of town doing my beer journey starting there, and I wanted to make it a Tubbs, but I think they'll be done with tamales by then, unfortunately for me. So then, I'm laughing. I printed all this information out, but I forget how far apart a lot of these places are that I pick. And again, it's a good representation, right? Way across town in Mansfield, Texas, there's a Girl Scout cookies and stouts at Dirty Jobs starting at 12 p.m. That's awesome. Bringing back Girl Scout cookies, can't go wrong there. Whew, that event's from 12 to 10 p.m. It's an all-day event, so shout out to them for holding it down in Mansfield, doing the event all day. Looking forward to that. I do need to check out Dirty Jobs and try some of their beers. Unfortunately, I haven't been there yet. I need to, guys. I need to. And then going all the way across town yet again to Little Elm. This time we got to support the family. 3 Flights Up is doing their voluntary donuts and beer pairing, starting at 6:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. In music. Oh shit, they got live music. Oh, they have live music. I printed it out. I should have read this, but they have live music too. Shout out to that. That's awesome. They always have great music there at 3 Flights Up. Shout out to Nadeem and the whole family up there. You guys are great. And honestly, I do need to take Ryan and Joey to 3 Flights Up so they can try the tacos. I'm talking about these tacos all the time, but tacos are fucking great. Great. You need to check that out. And that's all I have for Saturday, guys. So I'd like to know where you guys are going for Saturday. I will be doing my beer journey at number 4 Saturday. So I'll be mostly on the Fort Worth side of town starting, and then I will end my beer journey at OHB. Or if I'm not feeling too nice, I'll be heading over to Tubbs. But it depends how I feel and where I go and who I meet, who I run into. This stuff has been fun. Going across town and meeting people is always fun. And then last but definitely not least, Sunday, February 16th. The only event that I want to continue talking about, as long as they're having it, is their $2 off Sour Sundays at Division Brewing. Phenomenal place. Great sours, great stouts. With $2 off of their sours, they do really solid stouts. So I mean sours, sorry. They do great stouts too, but this is $2 off their sours, starting at 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. But that's where they want to leave it for February 16th. Shout out to Division. I do need to make my way back because those guys are phenomenal, and I do need to drink some more of the new stuff and just give support. You know, those guys are great. And then what I'm gonna do here, how I'm gonna wrap this episode up, is give shout out to everybody who chugged at me for the original beer working update video that I made, and I'm gonna play that video now. Cheers, guys. Cheers, guys. Thank you guys for coming on.
Thank you.
Cheers. Oh yeah! Oh wow. Let's go to this is their stout. Fire.
To win the round. Okay. So you guys, if you just write on the back of one of your other pieces of paper and I won't take it, I'll actually give it back.
Anyway, just want to give those people a shout out to who made Chuck beers with me at the end of Beer Waking Update last time, and I just want you guys to see them too. And also let me know how bad the audio is and how dumb I am for not listening to 3 other people who told me to go in the back where there was no fucking noise really, and I could close the door behind me and record Beer Waking Update. Should have listened, guys. Should have listened. Also, Joey, going to have you back next week, guys. You have a safe week. Don't drink and drive. Take a lift.